It is called America's Game. Army and Navy hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Tradition, pageantry. It's a game like no other. One in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the privilege to sing second. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Army Black Knights will be in a hole thanks to that short return. All of these players on the field might have a higher calling, but guys, in this one, tough, hard-nosed running games against stout defenses.
And almost every year we go to this game, and there is absolutely nothing like it. The pageantry before the game, on the field, honoring everybody there, and realizing they're not just fighting for a game, they're fighting for everyone in the stands. And so it is one of the coolest scenes every single year.
And there's a lot of pride in this game, too, between Army and Navy and the bragging rights. It's been going on now for decades and for over a century. This game at the end of the college football year, it just means more to these two teams.
They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the big fullback. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Daly. He looks that one in nicely. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. It's been a defensive battle first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. The option look. Makes his man miss. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. The Black Knights with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Already find a hole in that secondary. Touchdown, Black Knights! What a grab and go for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mids offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll ride his man on the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll give it to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They're working that left side. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Daly. Looking left. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And Navy will go back on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Floating away. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll go to the fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The big fullback's got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Hodges. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Navy will have to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. takes the handoff. It's Stewart. That should be the final play of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, there are rivalries, and then there is undeniably the most meaningful rivalry in sports. And the battle for the chance to sing second in today's Army-Navy game has been a sight to behold. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. On the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Run it with the fullback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. On the option. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Navy will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes! They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after making the catch. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Gets it out quickly. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
On to attempt to try. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. He'll start this drive firing. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Give to the fullback. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Leaves it with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another